Horse racing this way. Horse racing this way.
Here and plenty of people wanting to get involved in the photo. We'll have a quick chat with Bruno before he weighs in.
Horse racing this way. Yeah, thank you very much, Raymond Yong, and great to have Nick Childs here, terrific caller and contributor while he was in Singapore, and as you heard, he's got a lot of applause for the Singapore Turf Club to be where he is now, and just a massive thank you for his time. Looking at the selections for race number one as runners head towards the start. My on topper here is number one, Cheerful Baby, getting back down to class 5. I think this guy's going to really appreciate this grade, especially drawn out wide in barrier over 11. It's going to help him, in my opinion, because he's a go-forward type of horse. He should jump and run to find the rail in the first 200 metres. And they are on the long course, so he gets a little bit of time to try and find the inside before they swing on the back straight. Cheerful Baby on top of the air, heading number 2, Siango 6 at Climb Bruno Girls. Great strike rate between these two, and he also gets back down to Wimbledon grade. He's got gun draw and barrier 2, and I think he should go very close here. He's currently the favourite at $17. My third selection, number 3, Colonel Sun, was a huge run last time out in class 4. He's currently at 9 tenths. He's right in the market for Carlos Enrique, who rides this Taza with the Gold Cup a little bit later on. He's also dropping back to class 5. So these first 5 horses all getting back down to a little bit grade should be very, very competitive at the end of the market. My fourth selection, number 9, Hey Bosman, very well with the same thing on last start winner. And he rounds out my selections for race 1. 1, 2, 3, and 9 for the owner on Grand Singapore Gold Cup Day. Scott Foley, what are your selections?
Thank you very much, everybody. Terrific atmosphere coming in here on the track. The crowd's really starting to build. It's great to have everyone here on track. And hopefully this is going to be sort of other compliments throughout the program. I've gone with Siango. He's now a favourite. He's a good class track that performs very well at this mark. 65 years old, back in the day. He's represented by a really nice run here in this race. And it's young Ellie, Jockey. to be favouring this event. He's really catching the eye and keeping an eye of races. He won a race at Moon Valley as a 2-year-old this horse before making his way and calling Singapore home. That's the right chance in the right race for this event. And my horse selecting the field with number 7, Relive. Great luck, like we do with Dorado here on the day. And we're going to have a right chance to be challenging the money on this one. 2, 1, 3 and 7 and then waiting on there. I will see you.
Horses are looking in. We head back to Eden for a race call of race number 1.
Yeah, looking forward to today, guys. We've got Scott Bailey and Raymond Young, myself, Ethan Mills, covering all of the English broadcast for today. Lee Ting and Colin Fan covering the Chinese audience for today. We've got 10 races on the turf, with the first 5 on the long course and the second half of the program on the short course. We race in the B position for today. And more than half the field have already been loaded into the gates for the running of race number 1. A big field of 16 for these first few races. Our smallest field of the day, race number 3, field of 9. Colonel Sun is brought into the gates, gets back down to class 4 alongside of a few of these favourites in Cheerful Baby and Siango. They've all been supported here. But Colonel Sun will jump the favourite at $15. Siango at 18. The shadow moves in with the blindfold on. The Falcon Racing team a bit harder running in Group 1 Singapore Gold Cup a little bit later. Compelling is brought in for Australian rider Daniel Moore, with Taylor Marshall, Bill Price and Blake McDougall coming out for today's historical meeting. So this is the first. They're ready to go. The pipe open up. Stand by for a start. Left round, Singapore, coming out David, they're off in the first. Big day from Barry, number 1, jumped away well. The Old Sentients hunting forward. Sienna's going to take the season. Beautiful baby, Wilbury, cross outside with the Dorado. Followed by Bar, in the round of Colonel Sun, on the inside, Big Max. Next to the field, Siango with Hay Horse on the inside, Captain Singapore. Followed by Summer Star, 3 wide. Compelling's even deeper, and then came Loverboy. Third last in the race behind Player, 2.5 the shadow, and Demeso can see them all. Rounding the turn of the 600 metres, who's going to take out the first on Cup Day? Golden Sentient straightens up in front, a length and a half clear from Delana. Then came Cheerful Baby up to the persuasion. Getting into the clear, then comes the Ariel, Compelling's running on down the outside. Golden Sentient has got a good one. 250 metres to go. 2 lengths in front of Cheerful Baby, bridging the gap. this historical day, defeating number 3, I should say, Colonel Sun, Richard Little, Carlos Enrique, was so tough, and third going to number 7, Lover Boy. The winner number 2, Sienna, a 5-year-old, in time by Morgan Reed out of Abdul Mawi, defeats number 3, Colonel Sun, Richard Little, Carlos Enrique, and third, number 7, Lover Boy. Fourth, number 15, which was compelling, and fifth, number 11. Time 1:10.03. The margins ahead by 3 3/4, 2, 3, 7, and 15 on the elephant. Scott Bailey is downstairs to speak with the connections.
CC Flower, a former jockey back in the day. You're a man of many crafts in the horse race industry. Just the one runner here this afternoon. You've gone out and played. Well placed, well trained. It was a good win, exactly like I thought he'd do today. Well done.
This moment, it's very big for me. Today is the last day of the races and my only runner. I'm very happy that he win today. It's a very great win. It's quite excited. I'm very happy with my owner from Hong Kong all the way to support me and Singapore Turf Club. And I think the most credit goes to the jockey,
He rode it perfectly. That's exactly how I thought he would settle in the run. And he has that really good turn of foot over the back. And these USA bred horses have been really good to you. You've always been a fan of them.
Yes. Actually, my connection there in the US, they got a very great hope on this horse. They're very high expectation on this horse. And today, I think our instruction is just sit behind the speed. But I think the speed goes too fast, and then the jockey took a seat. I think he's do it the very right way, and he rode it very well.
He's a very talented rider and had a great training career here at Kranji.
Very excited to be with, but one honest to a very good day
Well, they've got the Brazilian flag out here, and plenty of people wanting to get involved in the photo. We'll have a quick chat to Bruno before he plays in. We'll head towards the presentation shortly, but plenty of people really lapping this up. It was great to see the capacity field here in the opening race.
Yeah, you should see the atmosphere from level 5. It is really electric. We can know that so many people are going to be diving for the aircon inside. We've got a great crowd out here at the ground level in the first of 10 this afternoon. The numbers were 2, 3, 7 and 15. 2, 3, 7 and 15 on racing number 1, which was the William Henry McLeod Green Cup of over 12 All clear on race number 1, 2, 3, 7 and 15. So the winner was 2, Siago, paying 18 the win and 7 the place. Second, number 3, Colonel Sun, 6th the place and 7, Loverboy, third, 24 the place and fourth, number 15. Forecast 2, 3, $11. Place forecast 2 and 3, returning 6, 2, 7, 29, 3, 7 and 21. And the TSA 2, 3, 7 paying $239. Trio 2, 3 and 7 paying $67. And the Quartet 2, 3, 7 and 15 returning $6,242. Margins ahead by 3 3/4 by a half length at a time of 1:10.03. Looking at the photo, number 2, Siango, has just taken it out ahead of Colonel Sun, number 3. Now we're going to throw to Melinda.
Thank you very much. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, what an exhilarating race. Wow, a truly fitting tribute to the legacy of William Henry McClory. Now, it is my honor to invite His Excellency Nick Mella, British High Commissioner to Singapore, to present the winning prize for this historic race. His Excellency, please. Good morning. Ladies and gentlemen, the winning owner is Mr. Wong Chi Tai. And ladies and gentlemen, the winning jockey is Bruno to the birth of this legacy, inspiring countless legends in Singapore's horse racing history.
是做5号赢，拿5号就。来，你看吧，看看你的马吧，来去看你的马。
Probably not as many burgers as you and I have had.
Yeah, probably a lot of it. Yeah, we love the spicy hot chili burger.
I think he's come back for that spicy chicken. He likes coming back to Singapore, and he obviously enjoys the races as well.
Well, obviously he's enjoying the spiciness more than me.
So runners are heading out onto the course for the running of race number 2. This is the Colonel Cup over 1400 metres at class 5. Scott Bailey's heading through the tunnel, and he'll be speaking with the winning connections after the race. But Ray, let's look at the speed for this second race on the program. Where do you think it's coming from? My Determination, Southern Speed, Fearless Warrior. Everywhere you look, there could be possible speed.
Well, it could be coming from all the places. Could be someone in the inside door, like Asian Leaders, as I mentioned. Even the one, might just go forward, press forward with on board. I think the obvious one will be the Fearless Warrior, as I mentioned. My Determination, a little off the barrel draw, but if he does a good jump clearly, he might just go to the front and try to cut it in, do some damage in the front. So it can be coming from all the place, even Ace. I know he's been sort of like a sit and around type, but recently we see that he somehow picked up speed up. So I don't want to be surprised that he won a big race.
So Scott Bailey's made his way out to the front of the grandstand, and he'll give his thoughts on this race in just a moment. I might as well go through my selections for the second race of the day, and I've gone with number 13 Salmons here, Richard Lim and Will Price. His last two have been placed behind some nice horses, and I love these sticks on the long course and over 1400 metres. That horse there on screen, Will Price, the Australian rider, having his second week of race riding in Singapore and his first international stint of his career, and I think he's going to run a really nice race at a decent price as well. He's currently at $51. I've got him ahead of number 8 Fearless Warrior, a good win last start defeating Salomons, but now draws out in barrier number 10, and he hasn't got as much form as Salomons in comparison to their age. A 6-year-old up against a 9-year-old. My third selection, number 5 Ace Sovereign, the favourite at $20. That money coming for Nunez, our leading and reigning champion jockey, drawn barrier 4. He ran really well last time out, and he's 4th up here today. My fourth selection, number 1 Fortune Wheel, so good at the course and distance. Numbers for the second, 13, 8, 5 and 1 for me. I'm going to head down to Scott Bailey for his selections for the second race.
Thank you very much, Ethan. Beautiful conditions. I'm just standing out here right next to the turf course, and although the sun is sort of beaming down, it's probably not too bad, and plenty of people are getting out the front to have a good view of the race. Look, I'm with number 2 Pacific Star. I thought he was good value this race as he drops back to class 5. We saw a class dropper take out the first in Siango, so I'm looking to try and start the day on a positive note. TH Go, blinkers back on, and from our leading stable, Jason Long, who's had another terrific season here at Kranji. So he goes on top for me over number 7 Commander Jones. Watch for this guy late. He's going to be getting out of the ground and eating up that 1400 metres where he has a terrific record in the past, and also he's got to be respected as one of our best sort of class 5 performed horses, as he's ranged from 1000 metres up to 1400 so far this season. Number 5, Ocean Jupiter, he's a $20 favourite. That just shows how open this field is, with $20 being the shortest price commodity in a big field of 16. So he's the one that goes into the mix for me, especially with the booking of Manuel Nunez. That's a massive tick and something you really have to pay.
7 wins, which is 7 wins, 6 wins on 1400 meters. He can travel all kind of, even on the wet condition, he did pretty nicely. He just needs a little bit of luck, a little bit of good barrel draw, but with Jolene Xiao on board, I think he might just be the smoky type. From the 4 Ace Sovereign, I think he's coming down into a very nice race. He really enjoyed the 1400 meters. He traveled well. He won in the class 4 before, so this is much easier for him. compared to his previous run. Yeah, happy to see Ronnie Stewart back on into Singapore again. He knows the track very well. And for the 5 Ocean Jupiters, young and upcoming, I'm happy to see that Manon Ruiz getting on him. And of course, he's one of a strong favourite as well. So my number is 11, 4 and 5.
Let's have a look at the betting here, Ray. What's the fluctuations happening, and where's all this money coming from, and which runner?
Oh, the money is coming up for the 5 strongly. This Ocean Jupiters with Manon Ruiz on board for the very first time. I think very much depending on that people like him because of he's still young, he's still likely race here in Singapore, and a couple of horses getting quite a bit of attention. Like number 13 is getting quite a bit of attention as well at $48 settlements, and the 1, of course, the Fortune will run the 1400 meters pretty nicely, and the 3 as well. About number 4, Azor drifts on a bit, like getting a bit late support, but not enough to challenge the 5. And the 8 Fearless Warrior is well supported around $37 as well.
So a couple of little late betting moves as well. Favourite comes into $18, and that is number 5 in Ocean Jupiter. Manuel Nunez, who now sits only 2 wins ahead of Bruno Queiroz in the Jockeys Premiership. It's been a battle that has been going on throughout this season. 2 very, very talented Brazilian riders and world-class jockeys have been making it an exciting watch for that jockey title. It is the Colonel Cup, race number 2 here on the program. The field are loading away. It's back to you, Ethan Mills, for the call.
Yeah, Scott, Ray, really looking forward to this race over the 1400 metres. Another sizable field of 16 going around. I think a lot of that interest has come with this favourite, Ocean Jupiter, mainly due to the fact that Manuel Nunez has taken the ride. It's going to be the first time he's hopping off Fearless Warrior. He's had a streak with that horse after he won last time out, but he's decided to go with the Tankar Soon runner, drawn well in barrier number 4. Coming along is A Sovereign. Great to see Ronnie Stewart back in town riding. He's a 3-time Gold Cup winning jockey on El Dorado. And great to see him here on such an historical meeting. Southern Speed was very good last time out. Comes into the gates. And our last few about to be brought up. Will Price, having his 2nd week of race riding here in Singapore, comes along. He rides Markin in the Gold Cup a little bit later, and My Determination completes the line. Field set, 1400, set to go. They're racing in the Colonel Cup. Sluggish and goes back to the tail end of the field. Southern Speed began well with My Determination, and Joe's Legends up in the leading division as well. Commander Jones taking a sit in behind them with Master Player and Star North working across, followed by Fearless Warrior and Salomon's midfield, one off the fence outside of the favourite Ocean Jupiter. A length Pacific Star, Fortune, Wheel, Smoke and Mirrors buried away on the rail. A length further back to Sava Wind, 3 deep around. Out deeper on the course, A Sovereign, Boss 9-9, and 2 last of all is Bingo Master. Down the side at the 800, My Determination dictates by a long neck to in second Southern Speed. 2 lengths away to Joe's Legend trying to get away from the rail. There followed by Fearless Warriors taking off. Then Star North in the centre from Salomon's 3 pairs back, about to come deeper. Followed by Master Player, Smoke and Mirrors back to the inside. Ocean Jupiter's winding up for Nunez. Further back is Pacific Star and A Sovereign. 350 out. My Determination now joined by Southern Speed. Fearless Warrior makes the line of 3. Then Star North followed by Ocean Jupiter still coming. 200 out. Fearless Warrior struck the front. Southern Speed is going. Then Ocean Jupiter and Smoke and Mirrors trying to get out. Fearless Warrior at the 100. Ocean Jupiter. Fearless Warrior. Star North, I think, split them in third from Smoke and Mirrors, who didn't get any light. Out deeper Fortune Wheel, and then came Pacific Star. Next in the field was Southern Speed, and then Commander Jones, followed by Boss 9-9, Joe's Legend. Next was My Determination. A Sovereign well back with Master Player. Then came further back Sava Wind. Salomon's never came into it, and Boss 9-9 has pulled up at the rear. So it's a photo finish, a 3-way go. And it looks as though the favourite Ocean Jupiter may have gotten the photo. Number 5 looks prominent. As we wait for the verdict, Fearless Warrior's kicked. Ocean Jupiter has got the head down at the right time. And it is a nail-biting finish in the Colonel Cup. Fearless Warrior and Ocean Jupiter numbers still yet to come up, and number 5 Ocean Jupiter has taken it out. Manuel Nunez, he selected the right ride, and he's now 3 clear of Bruno Carroll's. He gets 1 back ahead of his Brazilian counterpart in Bruno Carroll's. Ocean Jupiter and Fearless Warrior, the 2 that were the biggest interest in the market. Star North is going to split them in for 3rd here. Number 3, I should say, for 3rd, and 4th is number 1. So the numbers after the Colonel Cup in a 3-way war, 5, 8, 3 and 1. The winner was 5 Ocean Jupiter for Tankar Soon, and Manuel Nunez just defeating in 2nd placing Fearless Warrior, number 8 Desmond Coe, and Ryan Curatolo. 3rd going to number 8, which is 3rd going to number 3, I should say, which was Star North, James Peters and Daniel. 4th number 1 goes the favourites that also placed 2.
Thank you.